Hello, what's going on everyone? It's TheEpicCuber here and welcome to another video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Cosmic Lube line from speedcubeshop.com. So there are three different puzzle lubricants in this Cosmic Lube line. There's Martian, which is the green colored one. There is Galaxy, which is the purple colored one. And then there's also Nebula, which is the blue colored one. Now, all three of these puzzle lubricants claim to be really amazing. So we're going to put that to the test today. I'm going to be reviewing this product as well as comparing them against each other to see which one I like the best. Now, in order to get a proper comparison between these three puzzle lubes, I have to have an even playing field. And how I plan to do that is I have three different Gans Air puzzles. I have the plain black, the limited edition blue, and the limited edition purple. I'm going to be putting one lubricant with each one of these accordingly. I'm going to put the green Martian with the plain black, I'm going to put the blue Nebula with the blue, and I'm going to put the Galaxy purple with the purple puzzle. Now, if you guys did not know, Gans Air puzzles actually have different springs that you can switch out in the puzzle. Now, these are called GES springs. They're not only the springs, but they're also the complete package of all the hardware, and these are color-coded. Currently, I have all sorts of different colored springs inside of my Gans Air puzzles. I have the blue GES springs in my blue puzzle, the plain clear in the purple, and the yellow in the black one. Now, I want them to all be the same because currently the performance of these puzzles is drastically different. While all of them are pretty dry and pretty dirty on the inside, the tensions do make a big difference. So what I did to avoid that was I had to take apart the puzzle by removing the nuts on the outside and replacing them all with the yellow nuts. And then I made sure that all of those nuts were tensioned exactly the same among the three puzzles. And how I did that was I made sure that the actual screw inside of the puzzle laid flat and flush with the GES nut. After I made sure all of the puzzles were on the exact same tension, I went ahead and completely disassembled the puzzles. And after I disassembled the puzzles, I actually cleaned them all one by one, making sure to go through each piece to make sure that there was no residual lube or factory lube still left over on the puzzle pieces. That way I could have a completely clean slate when I tried the new puzzle lubricants. After I cleaned off all of the pieces, and it did leave me with a little bit of a mess, I went ahead and reassembled all the puzzles. Now, I did have some trouble getting in some of the last pieces, so I had to undo the GES spring, put it back in, and then re-tension that specific spring. But now that all of the puzzles are exactly the same tension and all clean and it's a completely level playing field, I could finally go ahead and get started with the actual testing of the lubricants. The first speed lube up was the green Martian. I put 4 drops inside of my black Gans Air puzzle, 2 on each side. And the reason why I did this is because speedcubeshop.com actually says to put 4 to 6 drops inside of your puzzle and then repeat until you get the desired feel. Now, I didn't really know what I was shooting for, so I just stuck with 4 drops. After I put the drops inside of the puzzle, I picked it up and began to do first turns, and wow, was the difference ever noticeable. The Martian Speed Lube gave the puzzle sort of a softer feel. It also sped up the puzzle, but the puzzle still managed to maintain a very controllable speed. Next up was the blue Nebula. I put 4 drops inside of my blue Gans Air, and then I picked it up and began to do first turns, and once again, the difference was immediately noticeable, although it wasn't quite as noticeable as the first speed lube. This blue Nebula actually slowed down the puzzle a little bit and gave it more of a gummy feel. Although the puzzle was slowed down a little bit, it still was very pleasant to solve and turn. The last puzzle lubricant that I tried was the purple Galaxy. I put 4 drops inside of my purple Gans Air, and then I picked it up and began to do first turns again. And the difference was even more noticeable than the first lube that I tried. Now, this lubricant actually sped up the puzzle dramatically, almost making it uncontrollable. In fact, it sped it up so much that I actually had to check the tensions on the puzzle just to make sure that I did in fact have it right. Turns out I did. The puzzle lubricant actually just speeds up the puzzle that much. Now, this result is actually pretty interesting because if you look at speedcubeshop.com, the Martian Speed Lube is actually supposed to speed up the puzzle more than the Galaxy. So I was a little bit surprised when I got this result. However, I am not at all disappointed with any of these lubes, and I definitely would recommend that you guys pick them up because you will not be disappointed, especially because they're not that expensive. Now, I got the Cosmic Lube sampler, so I got all 3 of these puzzle lubes at once. So I definitely think that you guys should try them out. And if you have, or if you do, please be sure to leave a comment and let me know what you think of these different puzzle lubricants. Sadly, we have just reached the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. And if you like more content, please subscribe. I'm TheEpicCuber, and you have an epic day. Bye.